Intimate partner violence, IPV, refers to physical, psychological, and sexual violence committed by individuals in a current or former intimate relationship. Research highlights the severity of IPV in the United States. For example, a 2018 Washington Post analysis of 4,484 killings of women in 47 major cities from 2007 to 2017 found that nearly half, 46%, were murdered by an intimate partner. These homicides were often especially brutal, involving stabbings, strangulations, or beatings with blunt objects rather than firearms. According to a national survey on partner abuse and sexual violence, more than 1 in 3 women and 1 in 10 men experience IPV each year. Your textbook provides more details on IPV in Table 9.1, while Table 9.2 defines child abuse and neglect. Mr. Rees encourages you to review these tables. Research suggests that IPV occurs at higher rates in same-sex relationships. Women in same-sex relationships, for instance, are twice as likely to experience verbal aggression, controlling behaviors, physical violence, and sexual aggression compared to women in heterosexual relationships. Interestingly, IPV rates are higher among law enforcement families than in the general population. Studies have found a strong correlation between IPV and the following situations. 1. Job-related stress. 2. Authoritarian spillover, for example, needing to control others and insisting on having the final say at home. And 3. Negative emotions, for example, moodiness, impatience, depression, and loss of interest in enjoyable activities due to work stress. Researchers have identified 3 primary types of male spouse batterers, each with distinct characteristics and behavioral patterns. The most common type, Type 1, confines their abusive behavior to family members. While still harmful, these individuals tend to be less aggressive than other abusers and often express remorse for their actions. Their alcohol consumption is typically low to moderate, and their violence, though damaging, is not as extreme as in other categories. Type 2 abusers, known as borderline or dysphoric, are driven by emotional instability. They often struggle with deep-seated issues such as depression, low self-esteem, and severe mood swings. Their emotional volatility and high levels of anger make them unpredictable and dangerous, and many exhibit signs of personality disorders. The most severe category, Type 3, consists of generally violent or antisocial individuals. Unlike the other 2 types, their aggression is not limited to family members but extends to people outside the home as well. These individuals are more prone to criminal behavior, frequently abuse alcohol, and are the most likely to engage in severe violence against their spouse. Their actions are often marked by a complete disregard for the well-being of others, making them the most dangerous of the 3 groups. Understanding these classifications helps researchers and professionals identify patterns of abuse and develop more effective interventions for victims and offenders alike. One of the strongest predictors of IPV is insecure attachment, a pattern associated with jealousy, low self-esteem, and dependency on others' approval. People with insecure attachment often display traits such as disregard for others' rights, aggressiveness and irritability, alcohol or drug abuse. While substance abuse does not cause IPV, it often worsens violent behavior. Research consistently shows a strong link between alcohol use, antisocial traits, and IPV. Be sure to review your textbook for further details.